Today we will start with semiconductor materials. There are many types of semiconducting materials, but silicon, germanium are more discussed in literature. Graphene is a novel material recently adopted as a semiconducting material, and then we will talk about supercapacitors. What is graphene? Graphene is a hexagonal structure that is used as a from graphite. It is hexagonal type arrangement of carbon atoms, and graphene can be described as a one atom thick layer of graphite. It is the basic structure element of other allotropes. There are other kind of um, allotropes of carbon. Carbon has graphite type structure. Carbon has diamond-like structure. Carbon has graphene type structure, and carbon has carbon nanotube and buckyballs structure, full range. Graphene is the strongest, thinnest material known to exist. In 2010, graphene was discovered. It can exist physically. Graphene structure is stable physically. One of the very first patent pertaining to the production of graphene was filed in October 2002, entitled Nanoscale Graphene Plates. 2 years later, 2004, Andrei Krim and Kostya Novosilov at University of Manchester extracted single atom thick layer crystallites from bulk graphene. Jim and Novosilov received several awards for their pioneering research on graphene, notably the 2010 Nobel Prize in Physics. Graphene is a two-dimensional network of carbon atoms. These carbon atoms are bound within the plane by strong bonds into a honeycomb array comprised of 6 membered rings. By stacking of these layers on top of each other, the well-known three-dimensional graphite crystal is formed. It is the basic building block for graphitic materials of all other dimensionalities. It can be wrapped in up into zero-dimensional fluorine. It can be wrapped up into zero-dimensional fluorine, rolled into one-dimensional nanotube, or stacked into three-dimensional graphite. Thus, graphene is nothing else than a single layer of graphite. These are types of carbon allotropes: 3D structure of graphite, 3D structure of diamond, two-dimensional structure of graphene, one-dimensional structure of carbon nanotube, and zero-dimensional structure of fluorine. So, in this magic material has many allotropes, in many dimensions: 0 dimension, 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. Chemical properties. Graphene is chemically the most reactive form of carbon, only form of carbon, and generally all solid materials in which each single atom is in exposure for chemical reaction from two sides due to the two-dimensional structure. Carbon atoms at the edge of graphene sheets have special chemical reactivity. Graphene burns at very low temperature, for example 350 degrees centigrade. Graphene has the highest ratio of Ag carbons in composition with similar materials such as carbon nanotube. Graphene is commonly modified with oxygen and nitrogen containing functional groups. Electronic property. It is a zero overlaps semi-metal with both holes and electrons as charge carriers with very high electrical conductivity. Electrons are able to flow through graphene more easily than through even copper. The electrons travel through the graphene sheet as if they carry no mass, as fast as just 1/100th that of the speed of light. High carrier, high charge carrier mobility, for which values 10,000 square centimeter per volt second. In some cases, even 200,000 square centimeter per volt second were reported. These are some electronic internal structure of graphene. Graphene has a band gap semiconductor. If it is semiconductor like graphene, then it has band gap between valence band and conduction band, and it can be used as a metal also. So graphene has a conical shape of valence band and conduction band. In an insulator or semiconductor, an electron bound to an atom can break free only if it gets enough energy from heat or passing photon to jump the band gap. But in graphene, the band gap is infinitesimal small. This is the main reason why graphene electron can move easily and very fast, because the band gap is very small. Mechanical properties of graphene. To calculate the strength of graphene, scientists used a technique called atomic force microscopy. It was found that graphene is harder than diamond and about 300 times harder than steel. The tensile strength of graphene exceeds 1 Tesla Pascal, 1 terapascal. It is expected that graphene's mechanical properties will find applications in making a new generation of super strong composite materials and along combined with its optical properties making flexible displays. Thermal properties of graphene. Graphene is a perfect thermal conductor. Its thermal conductivity is much higher than all the other carbon structures as carbon nanotubes, graphite and diamond, greater than 5,000 watt per meter degree Kelvin at room temperature. Graphite, the third version of graphene, shows a thermal conductivity about 5 times smaller, 1,000 watt per meter per degree Kelvin. So the thermal conductivity of graphene is 5 times smaller than the graphite, because the graphite has 5,000 watt per meter per degree Kelvin at room temperature. The ballistic thermal conductance of graphene is isotropic, that is small in all directions. The material's high electron mobility and high thermal conductivity could lead to chips that are not only faster but also better at dissipating heat. This schematic shows a three-dimensional stacked chip with layers of graphene acting as heat spreaders. So if we use the composite structure like this as shown in the figure made of graphene, it will help in thermal conductivity. Optical properties of graphene. Graphene, despite its it is only one atom thick, it is still visible to the naked eye due to its unique electronic properties. It's, it absorbs a high 2.3% of light that passes through it. Photograph of graphene in transmitted light is shown in this figure. In air, the uh, color is less gray, but in bilayer graphene and also graphene is shown in this picture. This one atom thick crystal can be seen with the naked eye. Applications of graphene, while as of 2014, graphene is not used in commercial applications, many have been proposed and are under active development in areas including electronics, biological engineering, filtration, lightweight, strong composite materials, photovoltaics, and energy storage devices. Biomedical application of graphene. Graphene could soon be used to analyze DNA at a record-breaking pace. That's the claim of physicist in the US who has proposed a new way of reading the sequence of chemical bases in a DNA strand by sending the molecule through a tiny slit in a graphene sheet. Integrated circuits can be made from graphene. Graphene has a high carrying mobility as well as low noise, allowing it to be used as the channel in a field effect transistor. Processors using 100 gigahertz transistors on 2-inch 51 millimeter graphene sheet. Graphene-based integrated circuits handle frequencies up to 10 gigahertz. Transistors printed on flexible plastic that operate at 25 gigahertz. Terahertz speed transistors can be made from graphene. Optical electronics. Graphene's high electrical conductivity and high optical transparency make it a candidate for transparent conducting electrodes. Graphene's mechanical strength and flexibility are advantages compared to indium tin oxide, which is brittle. So it would work very well in electronic and optoelectronic applications. Touch screens, liquid crystal displays, organic photovoltaic cell, and organic light emitting diodes. As shown in the figure, these are graphene made structures. Graphene is also used as filters in desalination membrane by very precise control over the size of the holes in the graphene sheet. Graphene oxide filter could perform other techniques of desalination by a significant margin. Ethanol distillation, graphene oxide membranes allow water vapor to pass through but are impermeable to other liquids and gases. Such membranes could revolutionized the economics of biofuel production and the alcoholic beverage industry. Graphene is also used and tried for solar cell. Graphene has turned to be a promising material. Graphene is considered a promising material for photoelectrochemical energy conversion in dye-sensitized solar cell and also in the transparent, conductive and ultra-thin graphene films are fabricated from exfoliated graphite oxide followed by thermal reduction. The obtained films exhibits a high conductivity of 550 Simon per centimeter and a transparency of more than 70% over 1000 to 3000 nanometer. So solar cell of graphene are cost effective than the other semiconductor materials. Energy storage devices. Graphene can be used as energy storage devices due to the extremely high surface area to mass ratio of graphene. One potential application is in the conductive plates of supercapacitors. It is believed that graphene could be used to produce supercapacitors with a greater energy storage density than is currently available. Antibacterial application of graphene. In 2010, the Chinese Academy of Sciences has found that sheets of graphene oxide are highly effective at killing bacteria such as Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli. This means graphene could be useful in applications such as hygiene products or packaging that will help keep food fresh for a longer period of time. Other applications of graphene, graphene nano ribbons, IR detectors, single molecule gas detection, piezoelectric materials, energy harvesting, composite material, liquid cells for electron microscopy, and thermal management materials, optical modulators, and also in chemical sensors. It is wonder material that could revolutionize the world. Supercapacitor. Supercapacitors are devices that can store chemical energy for long hours and with high density. Supercapacitor is an electrochemical capacitor that has an that has a very high power density as compared to common capacitors about 100 times greater. Supercapacitor is also known as electric double layer capacitor or ultra capacitor. The capacitance range is from 100 farad to 5 kilo farad. Construction. Supercapacitors are constructed with two metal files, each coated with an electrode materials such as activated carbon. The electrodes are kept apart by an impermeable, ion permeable membrane separator used as an insulator to protect the electrodes against short circuits. The construction is subsequently rolled or folded into a cylindrical or rectangular shape and is packed in an aluminum can. As shown in this figure, the sheets are multi-layer sheets packed in a cylindrical form. So It can store energy for long hours. Supercapacitor. Supercapacitors are devices that can store chemical energy for long hours and with high density. Supercapacitor is an electrochemical capacitor and that has a very high power density as compared to common capacitors about 100 times greater. Supercapacitor is also known as electric double layer capacitor or ultra capacitor. The capacitance range is from 100 farad to 5 kilo farad. Construction. Supercapacitors are constructed with two metal files, each coated with an electrode materials such as activated carbon. The electrodes are kept apart by an impermeable, ion permeable membrane separator used as an insulator to protect the electrodes against short circuits. The construction is subsequently rolled or folded into a cylindrical or rectangular shape and is packed in an aluminum can. As shown in this figure, the sheets are multi-layer sheets packed in a cylindrical form. So it can store energy for long hours. Graphene supercapacitors are made in a cylindrical shape or in a rectangular shape. So there are many sheets as shown in the figure of cylindrical shape and also in a rectangular shape. These 1 and 2 are electrodes. So the one is positive electrode, the second is negative electrode, the third is super separator, and 4 is aluminum can in which this whole assembly is packed, and positive pole separator, carbon electrode. All these numbers are marked to show you the detail as shown in the figure. 8 is the collector and 9 is the carbon electrode and 10 is the negative pole. So there are many sheets. The negative terminal and positive terminal comes out from this packing, and sometime the all the positive are connected at one side and all the negative are connected on the other side. So these positive and negative terminal are connected to the battery or when we get current from these terminals. The working of supercapacitor. In a supercapacitor, there is no conventional electric and dielectric. Both plates are soaked in an electrolyte and separated by a very thin insulator. When the plates are charged, an opposite charge forms on either side of the separator, creating what is called an electric double layer. This is why supercapacitors are often referred to as double layer capacitor. So let's see this figure. The carbon electrodes are shown graphically in this picture. This picture shows that the uh, theoretical assembly of double layer capacitor. Separator is soaked in electrolyte in between two layers, one positive layer and one negative layer. And this is metal can in which they are packed. Electric double layer capacitor of supercapacitor type. Electrochemical capacitor has two electrodes separated by a separator which are electrically connected to each other via the electrolyte. When voltage is applied and plates get charged, an opposite charge formed on the either side of the supercapacitor, uh, either side of the separator, creating a die and creating a, an electric double layer. So this double electric layer is shown in this figure, electric double layer, and this in between these two layers, separator is fixed, and this is also electrolyte between separator and plates, negative plates and separator, separator and positive plates. So this assembly first charge is stored in this supercapacitor, and it can store high amount of energy, that is called high density, have high capacitance, have high rates of charge and discharge, and supercapacitor has low toxicity, high cyclic efficiency. It can be recycled, it can be cycled many times. So we can charge and discharge many times. And the cyclic efficiency is 95%. In startup mechanism for automobiles used in diesel engine startup in submarines and tanks, backup power system in missile, power source for laptops, flash in cameras, voltage stabilizer, all are applications of supercapacitors. Supercapacitor in buses. Now super heavy supercapacitors are used in buses, and when in a new form of electric bus powered by energy stored large onboard supercapacitor, a connector in the roof connected to the stationary electrical installation. When the bus stops to let the passenger on the bus, so it is connected to the charging system. Electric bus technology is now uh, going into an era of green energy system and green environment system. Advantages of supercapacitor. High energy can be stored in supercapacitor, wide working temperature, minus 40 degree to 60 degree centigrade, eco-friendly, quick charging time, maximum life cycle, high cyclic efficiency, high specific power up to 17 kilowatt per kilogram, extremely low internal resistance, and low, uh, there are some disadvantages of supercapacitor. Low energy density, the voltage varies with the energy stored, have high self-discharge rate, and requires expert electronic control, and cannot be used in AC and high frequency circuits, high cost. So people are trying to remove these type of disadvantages of supercapacitors, and supercapacitors are still under search for uh, a good solution of these disadvantages. Supercapacitors may be used where high power or energy storage is required. Supercapacitors can be used widely because of their long life and short charging time. On the other hand, it has limitations due to its high cost, self-discharge, packing problems, etc. It is the